Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So we have got, once again, all three horses trained. Well, this one almost did. This is Dave. 89%, 90%. But I have come over here because I need to equip the brush. We need the brush. We are storing things in the tool shed these days because then we don't have to keep randomly equipping the wrong item. I keep getting the chainsaw out to comb the horses, which just is totally wrong. But yeah, I've ridden the other two. Dave is almost done, as you can see, 98%, and we just need to comb all three. Then they're done for another month, and yeah, their value will increase. I still equipped the torch. But anyway, there we go. So this is Dave. Dave is having his clean. His daily or monthly clean. And then we have, yes, Horsey McHorseface here, over here, who just will not stay still. You naughty horse. Alright, come on, come on. Want to move on? Because we have over here Hoofwin. Yes, Hoofwin. Hey, back off, Dave. This is Hoofwin's turn. So there we go, all three of them are clean and exercised. So when we move on to November, they're going to increase in value once again, which is going to be wonderful. Also, when we do move on to November, a pallet of oil will spawn, and that'd be worth quite a bit of money. But before we do move on, I was going to check and see if I could actually build another polytunnel. I don't know if we can. I hope we can. It would be lovely, because then we can have even more products to sell in January when the price peaks. Debris crusher. Right, okay, so yeah, a single polytunnel is not expensive. Well, yes, in the game, it's not that expensive. Yeah, £9,000 in real life, I think everyone would agree that is quite expensive. But no, in Farming Simulator terms, that's not a lot really. This one is 18, which we can just about afford. But can we place it anywhere? That's the thing. We can. But is it going to look good anywhere? That is the other thing. Now, I prefer the greenhouses anyway. Okay. Well, we could squeeze that one into there, I guess. I don't know. It looks a bit out of place. So we might just have to hold off on this. Unless, of course, we do have another piece of land which is suitable, like here. Like, that could work. I just don't know which side they spawn on, but yeah, that could work. Yeah, that is potentially not a bad place. So what we need to do is we need to grab the telehandler. We need to attach to the tanker. Better turn on this tap, because that is our water. We need to put water into the other productions as well, actually, and possibly the cows need to have some water as well. I'll just move this back as I drive forwards. There we go, because there's probably another one to spawn. Okay, so here we are. We're going to drive into our puddle. We're going to fill it up with water. What shall we actually set the new polytunnel to, though? Because we could just do chilies. I know they're worth quite a lot. Activate. Yep. Keep that on storing. But yeah, we can change it. We don't need to just be stuck with one. We can just change it. So if we need to get strawberries, for example, we can just change to strawberries. All I'm trying to do is maximise the amount of products that we have to sell in January, because that is when everything peaks, and that is when I'm hoping to repay the biggest chunk of our loan. That greenhouse there actually has loads and loads of pallets waiting to spawn. I'm just holding off spawning them at the moment, but we're going to have to very soon. It will be this episode. So there we go. That has hopefully started the production of chili peppers in here. 10,000 litres is the capacity, so we need to go and get a bit more. Not very much, but a bit. And yes, whilst I'm at it, I will top up everything else as well.
Yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Ain't nobody like you. Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue.
Well, that is everything maxed out except for rice saplings. We can deliver that right now. They take hardly any though. This will probably only take about 10%, if that, maybe only 5% of the tanker. So I think that is everything done for October. I will check the contracts though. I do see comments though saying, like, why do you always target the contract's worth about 2,000 when this contract's worth about 11? Well, the main reason why is because it's usually something really slow. And, well, yes, I could put on a worker, and that actually would work out really well. But that's the main reason why I don't want to spend an entire episode doing one contract. But yep, sticking it on a worker would be a good idea. One thing I'm not going to do though is a vegetable harvest. My goodness, those things are slow. Really slow. And you've got to be with them the whole time. Even self-propelled harvesters. So, yeah. I think we are good. There's a Deadwood contract. Is that nearby? No, that's not nearby. There's also a wood transportation mission, which is very nearby. Very nearby indeed. 13 trees. Yes, I think we will go for that. Because that is worth 7,150. Of course, it's not a mission where you get to keep the wood. But I don't think many people would grumble at over £7,000 for moving some logs. Although, yes, I'm going to have to go and stack those silage bales outside first, because we cannot use the trailer unless we put them somewhere. I'm not going to put them in the shed up there, because clearly the buffalo and the cows are requiring silage at a fairly decent rate. So they are just best somewhere over here, but I can't block the trigger for milk. So let's have a good think about this. Well, I could actually just dump them in the trigger. I could just put them in there. And maybe I will. Because although the other cows will need them, they're not going to take all of these in one go, so I can just get them from in here. Like, this could basically be a storage area. And I think we're a long way. Hopefully not too far, but I think we are a little... I think we're a bit of a long way from getting the mixer. Hopefully next year. Next year in game. Crikey, not next year, not 2025. No, it should be... probably about 8 to 10 episodes away, I don't know. But once these are in here, I can put the log grab back on again. We'll free up the trailer. I will of course have to accept the contract. We could have used the truck, the Volvo lorry. But that means going to get it, and it does deduct money from the contract itself. We already do have the machinery, so we might as well just use what we've got. Even though it's not ideal. I love autumn woodlands, although I do love woodlands any time of the year. Wonderful places to be. Very stress relieving. Right, so I think the biggest thing I need to watch out for here is rolling logs. I'm going to have to load this way, because otherwise I'm going to accidentally push them down there. And it will end up being the log of The Simpsons, which just kept going. And I believe it even floated out to sea. 3 in one go? That's unheard of. I struggled to pick up 2 before. How have I done this? They're also a very awkward length. You can't actually fit them side by side. Although I did do. You just have to stack them in a very strange way. If I can keep picking 3 up at a time, that would be absolutely fabulous. But I don't think I'll be able to. I think the reason why I managed to do that was because there was a gap underneath. They're not actually on totally level ground. So that has really worked in our favour there. Can we do it again? Maybe with a bit of a run-up? It's set up for 2, isn't it? Oh, crikey. Oh, we'll be done in no time. That's really good. That's absolutely brilliant. Oh, hang on. We've got a slipper. Somebody slipped away. Maybe I should just stack that side. Oh, no, I won't. I'll do it the way I did it before. Because although it looked bad, it did work. And I probably should strap once I have put these on. And we arrive. Fabulous. Right, so this time it won't take 3 months to collect our reward. Ooh, let's get that button pressed before we have chaos. Oh, there we go. And we get a £17 tip, always nice. Right, so £7,150 there. Actually, that money for that work there was, I would say, very good. But it is now time to move on to November. We're going to sell our first pallet of canola oil, which we've made ourselves. Now, of course, the production did cost £36,000, but eventually it will definitely pay for itself. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way again. It's a one way, and I've gone the wrong way. Just look at those beacon flares. That's bright. The field is looking good. Weed free. Not as good as their field though. They must have ploughed theirs. The neighbours. Right. So we're going to be able to see what the horses are worth once we have rested. I expect Dave will be about 2,200-ish. The other two will be probably 1,100, 1,200-ish. I don't know exactly, but that sort of area. Right, beacon off. Let's go. Hello, Walter. We'll go through to 9 AM. That should be fine. It's a starry night. So pleased that you can now see the stars. It was so weird having a night sky without stars in FS22, and in fact all the previous versions. Except for, actually no, I say all the previous, 19 and 22 didn't have stars. Right, okay. So that low interest, as mentioned, is too big. That's what we're trying to get rid of. We do have our pallet of canola oil. Many thousands of pounds there alone. I can see we're getting quite a few offers in the used machinery sale. All these things I want. I really want these things. It's so annoying. Although at the same time, I kind of want to buy the tractors new. Right, so we've got 3 kimchi pallets. We'll have even more by the time we are ready to sell. Yeah, so it's all going well. I wonder how much milk we have, actually. How much buffalo milk do we have? 1,940 litres. And it doesn't sound like much, but that is actually a lot of money's worth. We've got wood. Horses, how much are you worth? Yeah, so not quite 2,200, but almost 2,188 and 1,666 for those two. So they'll need to be ridden again today, but not necessarily in this episode. Yeah, we probably do have enough products now to load up, and we'll go and make some money. And I do need to probably start spawning the greenhouse produce, because they need to be loaded up. So if we get that changed from distributing to storing, not the cabbage though, then if we just speed up time, oh, they've already done it. They've already done it. So there we go. We've got lots and lots of pallets. There's going to be way more than that as well, which needs to be put onto the trailer. In FS22, I looked back when I was producing these crazy numbers. I actually was using super strength to load up the trailer. So I am tempted to do that again, just to speed up the gameplay, because it's still going to take a long time to load up, and it did take a long time last time. So, yeah, very inclined to do that. We are way off making mozzarella, but yeah, when we do get a pallet, it will be a huge sum of money. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I will unload this, we'll put these in the shed, and then we'll stick the trailer on the back. Oh, we might be able to get it all in the truck actually, but the products which are being produced by the greenhouses, they are going to go onto the big trailer, and they're not going to be sold today. They're going to be sold in January. Nothing has spawned yet there. That's interesting. Yeah, this is always my concern with the smaller polytunnels and greenhouses. Is it actually worth it? And I don't know, if we were to activate all of them, would we make more money? Or does it just distribute the... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just activate all of them. Would that slow down individual ones? I really don't know. What a mixture. Well, we'll see. We will see. We've almost got a pallet of chili, but not quite. But we will have by January, so that's fine. Now for the main thing, the whole reason why we're doing this, well, not the only reason, but it is just going to be amazing to see how much we make from this, how much and where. I did check it in the previous episode, but where. Best price is $5,945 at the restaurant. Okay, so we'll actually take everything to the restaurant, and then whatever isn't accepted, like the planks, we'll take to the temple. If the mushrooms aren't accepted there, we'll take that to the market. So yeah, we'll just put this on top. Oh, that one wasn't strapped. Whoops. Almost lost them. There's still time. Close. Right, so that's everything that I want to take today. And we have, thankfully, managed to get it all onto one load. Should be quite a lot of money's worth here. So we've got just 1,000 litres of oil, but it's still, as we just established, over £5,000. Actually, wooden beams are worth even more than that. 10,000 at the temple, if they still want them. Kimchi's pretty good, and the mushrooms are fine as well. But anyway, off to the restaurant. It's not a place I've been to very much. I have a weird, vague memory of somebody saying that there was a collectible on the hill behind the restaurant. I don't know if I dreamt that though. Maybe I dreamt it. I don't know. Because I usually read most of my comments just before I go to sleep. And it all sort of merges into one dream. No, I think it must have been real. I don't know. We're going to have a look. Nice colours. Very autumnal. It's rather steep. I think this might be the steepest part. I still find that sign hilarious. Slow. Yeah, like you have a choice. This is flat out. Okay, right, well, here we are. We'll drive into the trigger. Half of our produce, in fact probably more than half of our produce, will disappear, and we shall exchange it for money. £20,799. Not bad. Now we're a bit one-sided. Now where was that collectible that somebody mentioned? I'm inclined to just fly up there. It's a drone, don't worry, we're using a drone. It would make sense, but the problem is I'm going to... Even if it is here, I'll probably miss it. I should think so. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I thought that was it, but it's just a rock. Maybe I really did dream it. Maybe there isn't one at all. Okay, well, we can always come back. Yeah, we can always come back. So, back into our truck. Let's get over to the temple. Never actually gone to the temple from this direction before, so... Yeah, how'd you get there? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a precarious drive. And here we are. Oh, look at that. 24,000. Very good. So they're still wanting beams and planks. Just not the short planks. £59,000, looking much, much healthier. Let's get back to the farm. I will just check the contract list, actually. Nope. We're going to do things like rock removal and stuff, but not yet. Not until we're ready. We want the machinery. I think you can use those rocks for the cement factory. I might be wrong, but if you can, that's definitely what you want to do with them. Yes, so we're just targeting January. We want to get to January. We want to sell stuff. That's the plan. Of course, these buffalo are absolutely fine. They've got no end of silage to eat. Just thinking, yes, but it is about the time when oats are at their best, isn't it? And actually canola itself, if I want to sell just canola, then I could do that as well. So let's take a quick look at these different prices. So first of all, canola, 2,000 is the peak. Oh wow, we are at 2,193 over at Goldcrest Valley. And oats, the thing is, I don't want to get rid of everything. We need the canola for the oil, and we need the oats for the horses, but we just don't need as much. Yeah, that's not quite as good as it will be next month. But it means requesting the train twice, and that would be quite slow. So it's a bit annoying, actually. It's really annoying. Right. So what I'll do is I'll top up the canola oil production. I'm probably going to start calling it olive oil. I don't know why, it's just easier to say, I guess. But no, it's canola oil. And I mustn't forget the canola. Yeah, we've got a lot of canola. I bet it takes hardly any of this. It would be so amazing to be able to buy a field with canola in it for next year's harvest. Then we can just bring it to here, because it will no doubt still be processing what we've already got. See how much it takes. We're on 18,500. Quite a chunk. Almost 2,000 litres. Oil mill. Yeah, so we've managed to get one pallet out of that. It's on 362 out of the next one. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It is slow. So what do we have left? I don't want to just bumble around here. I do want to get things done, but I am at risk of bumbling around if I don't speed up. Yeah, okay, so we won't top up this trailer, but we will sell the contents of this trailer. The price is quite good at... Oh, no, that's our own oil mill, okay. So no, really, it's Goldcrest Valley, which is the train. We're going to have to go to the grain elevator. We could take them both, couldn't we? We could still take the oats, even though the price isn't as best. Seems silly, though. Seems very silly. No, let's go and do this. Let's go and make, well, quite a lot of money. Our water buffalo are now 19 months old, and they reproduce from 18 months. So if they can get cracking, that'd be great. Okay, so that's that tipping. We need to obviously request the train. So it is 860 metres away, not too bad. I usually have to wait forever. Didn't even stop this time. Let's go. Hey, why are you stopping? Let's go, I said. I'll try and get it into the open one. Red one. Oh, I'm not going to stop in time. Oh, so close, so close. Oh, yes. I did stop in time just. That was very close. Okay, so this should be a little bit more impressive than our normal sales from the train. Yeah, it's most of our harvest. But we're still keeping some to process. Next episode is the episode when we repay most of the loan. I'm possibly going to repay a bit right now. Yeah. Just to reduce the interest when we rest. Because we're still going to have to go through 2 months before we actually get the best price for all these different products from the greenhouse. So what do we get for the canola? 36,336. Very good. 96,000 in total now. So let's get back into the Massey Ferguson. We'll spin around. We do have the oats. Don't know if I'm going to sell the oats, or I might just sell a small amount. But that won't be until December anyway. We still need to ride the horses. I know they are a bit of a pain. I think if we had horse helper, it would be so good, because then we could fill the stable. We could have 11 horses. We would have to pay a fee to obviously pay for the worker who's looking after the horses, but that would still be worth it. So I'm very, very tempted to to go for 11 if that mod was to come out. I've checked, there's still only 44. We do have, I think, capacity here for more than 44. I did make it a big enclosure. So if there is space for more than 44, they should breed. They really should. 78, indeed. So if we do get some babies, that would be wonderful. I'll put this trailer back over here. I think we will end up selling oats tomorrow. Not canola. Yeah, because we've got almost 19,000 litres. And the horses, they do require oats, but they really don't use much at all. They don't eat much at all. So we don't need to go putting tons aside for them. Yeah, also we're still collecting up our buffalo milk, which is best priced in January as well. Okay, January is just the month. Wow, £11,000 for 1,000 litres. So we've just got to, once again, ride the horses. Just to get them boosted in value. But don't worry, I know I've seen the comments which say, oh, I'm not really interested in the horses and stuff. That's why I'm just going to time-lapse it, and that's why I've already cut out some. I'm not going to even film many of the months of training, because we just don't need to. And there we go. Yes, I don't think you'll ever feel normal riding a horse with a steering wheel. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, we need to clean them. They're all very dirty now. So this is thankfully a very, very quick job. Quick clean with the brush. That's Hoofwin done. Come here, Dave. Quick clean of Dave. Oh, they are restless. They keep moving. I don't think they like being cleaned. And now for this one. Horsey. Done. Okay, so we are now ready to go to sleep. Yeah, so next episode is the episode when we're going to load up all of the products from the greenhouses. It's going to be £100,000 plus. I actually don't know what it's going to be, but yeah, almost certainly £100,000 plus. And we will finish this episode by repaying a fair chunk of the loan and by selling oats. But not all the oats. We do need to keep some oats for those horses. Oh, snow. Yeah, oh, maybe I should have repaid some first. I don't know. Well, we'll load up all of the oats, but I'll go and give some more to the horses. Very festive. The weather. Yeah, so oats. Let's have a look here. Oats are best at Goldcrest Valley, of course, but only by £1, so we can actually take it to the grain mill. Yeah, so we'll take it to the grain mill. Oh, it doesn't all fit. Well, it will do once I've finished. Because the grain mill is actually back in the other direction anyway. Ah, the water tanker. It's not quite in the way, is it, actually? I don't know how much to give them, but I know that I didn't give them much before, and they've still got some left. So really not much at all. But, having said that, we don't have any oats growing, so we need to make sure we do have enough. Although they take more than just oats, you can give them other crop types as well. That'll do. Yep, that should last for a long time. They also have hay bales and stuff like that. So, I wonder what they're worth now. I suppose Dave will be about 2,400-ish. Fill that up. The water buffalo now 1,275. 2,316 for Dave. 2,994 for the others. Okay, let's get over there. We really should cover this over. It is wet. It is snowing. But we do have... Oh, we're so close. We do have a huge amount of money coming in next episode. Stay tuned for that. Good timing with the train. Going over the bridge. Viaduct. And here we are. We finish on a high, because this is hopefully going to be a good figure. Not as much as with the canola. The canola was just a fantastic crop to do. But it's still going to be super helpful. It's about to go. We're about to leave our bank account with it again. But no, this is the end of the loan. Next episode is the end of the loan. I'm going to start the end of the loan right now. So we need to get into finances. We have a £190,000 loan. Let's take 90,000 off there immediately. So we have 100,000 to repay in the next episode, and we will do that. So yeah, I am just going to get rid of it. We'll just pay off the whole thing. Goodbye loan. Then every bit of money we get in is ours. And I think it's about time. And then once we do have those hundreds of thousands of pounds of our own money, we can start buying proper stuff that we really do need. Not saying that we didn't need everything already. It's just I've been seeing stuff in the sale and I've been like, oh, I want that, but maybe I shouldn't get it. I can't afford it. I'll have to take a loan out. No. If we have the money and it's our own money, we'll get it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.